How you doing, number 30? Yeah, you ready? Yeah, I am. Honestly speaking, this is unrelated, but it ties in. So, welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I'm Papa Pepper. In this video, I'm going to show you something I've waited such a long time for, and I think today is the day. I just got to do this first. So bear with me. I'll be with you guys in a second. Still gotta trim my boards that are sticking off on each side here. But cool thing, or if you're easily impressed, super cool thing, that is actually covered now. Let me trim those boards, I'll show you what it looks like from below, show you what I'm gonna do on this next, and get to what I wanna do while I'm up here. So it's not as big of a mess as it once was, but here we go. I progressed, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do next here too. I wanted to install a lean-to off the side of that building because especially when you've had as much rain as we have, which is one reason that I've not progressed with the root cellar build. It's just been like a month of raining every day or every other day. I can't do my concrete work in that type of situation. And as it pertains to the compost, it just makes it way too wet. So now I've got this. I've got a lean-to over it. I'm also going to be using it for things like bucket storage and stuff. I'll maybe put some shelves here and maybe add a bit of a back wall, maybe some upper stuff to tuck things up under the rafters. That's important to me because I gotta store things, and until I get my third priority done, which would be building a lean-to off the side of my shipping container, I guess that's my second priority now because my first is getting the wood stove in. So that's done. The root cellar then moves up to number 1, and then number 3 is building a lean-to off the side of my shipping container, but that's gonna be a lot more work than this. So until I do that, I still need more places to hide things, to store things, to keep them out of the elements. So the other thing I'm gonna do on here is in front of here, I'm gonna drive some spikes in the ground and then drop a board in front of each one that then I can pull up, toss it and turn it and then put it back. So that way stuff doesn't come pouring out of here, or if the chickens jump in here, they don't scratch it all out. This one I'm gonna finish up first. And then I'm going to kind of use that, toss it back and forth, add a lot of greens in there, get it cooking, get it done. Then I'll be able to move past that and then work on this one. But the goal is to kind of have one that's about ready, one that's in the works, and then one for just storage. And that's why I have the 3 here. I still got to cut my bricks and finish that. So I'm not done with this project yet. I'm just really close. But that leads me to my next story, my next step in the project. Up top, I started something back in October. I had a friend who wanted something done, and I'm like, I can trade you for that. He had some metal he didn't need. He had a different type of metal he needed. I'm like, I've got metal available that I can bend up what you need, and I will gladly take that piece you have laying there because I have a use for it. That was in October when I bent the stuff up. Life gets busy, nothing happens. Eventually, I sit there and go with 7 guys, 6 plus myself, and that was in February. He took off to Texas for a minute, so we snuck over to his property when he wasn't there, and we redid his entire chicken coop for him, which was awesome. If you've not seen that video, you definitely should. It's worth it. I'll show you a short clip. But yeah, so we did that, and that at that point I gave him the metal that I was going to trade to him, but I didn't need the stuff that I was going to trade to him anymore because Miss Monica, who I met over at Bobblehead Homestead, met her over there. She had 2 pieces of the same metal that I need up there. So since October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, it's June now. It's months that I've been waiting to do this. Now I can finally do it, so I'm going to get that up there. And I think the short one will work. And that's just going to be a cover for the top peak of there. Some of the roof slopes this way, some of the roof slopes that way. So this is going to be a cover for the top of that. And that'll help prevent rain from getting down in there, wood from rotting, all that stuff. So let's get it up there. So here's kind of the peak where those 2 meet. I'm going to brush some of this off and then put that guy on top. Boy, I'm not up here often. That's kind of part of the deal. I'm just not up here often. Not usually standing around on top of my old quail barn, overlooking everything out in my yard. Therefore, I don't often have the really good opportunity to do this, but since my life is all interconnected, while I was working on this one, I thought, wow, I'm really close. I mean, I've got the screws I need right here. I've got the screw gun I need right here. Let's get that done. And then part of what we want to do in the future too is a lot of water catchment. Build a lot of things in place that we're catching the water. I mean, we don't even have gutters on our house, guys. There aren't even gutters on our house, which creates some issues. And I want gutters on our house. And I'm going to work on getting gutters on our house. And then catching the water. And some places that's illegal. Very interesting. Don't catch rain, that's illegal. It's really sad. But here it's not, so we're going to take advantage of that. And actually I just bought a couple drums yesterday as well, which should work in that for that project. So let me get this cleaned up a little bit and screwed on. We'll take a look at it, and then I can be so happy. Yes, today is a happy day for my people. It's good at that length there. This side will have to be trimmed. How long you guys think that'll take? You think I'll do it today? You think it'll take me 5 weeks, 9 months? What do you think? How long is it going to take me to trim that? Maybe just leave a comment below. I won't even look at the comments until it happens, and we'll see who's right. It's functional now, which is my deal. Like, it's functional, so I don't need to trim it at the moment. I want it trimmed. We'll see what happens, but I've been waiting for this. It's just part of protecting what we've already done. I've already done a lot of work on this building. We've already used it for a lot of things. Boy, we had quail in there. I poured a concrete floor for it. Concrete floor for it. Had quail in there. Had our meat chickens in there. Use it for a lot of storage right now. A lot of stuff for the root cellar job is in here because I don't want my concrete and stuff like that in the elements. So until I can mix it up and actually get it out here, just leaving some of the stuff in there. But on the bright side, it's one more thing crossed off my list. And just, you can see I got some miscolored stuff here too. I just added a little extra on there to butt it up tight. There's a slightly different angle from the way I was running my stuff here and the angle of that quail barn. So I use that to kind of butt it up as an extra thing. Nobody's ever really going to see it. It's up here. I'm going to kind of add a sealer to a lot of my roofs moving forward too as well. I picked up a 5-gallon bucket of some stuff, but again, when can you paint that on when you need like 5 dry days to do it? Can't do it around these times, so that's it. I got a cup of coffee down there calling my name. A couple other things to wrap up before I am done for the day. And I'm going to try, let's see if I can finish that part real quick. I'll be back in a second. There, I got that done too. Probably gonna do some more stuff I won't show you guys, at least not in this video. But goal is, I just got all these boards then that I can lift out, toss and turn, then slide back in. Over time, those boards will rot out. I get that, but I get my stuff directly from the sawmill for just over $1 a board. Cut one board into pretty much all 3 of these pieces. These were just scraps I had laying around. But now if I want to toss it, pull the board, give it a toss, put the board back in. If it falls back off, levels off, that's fine. Way better. And again, part of this is only because of you guys. It's your fault for telling me not to have the 2 bricks in front of here to bring it up to that level. And as a special bonus, who knows what that is? Who knows what that is? Who said 5 to 10 minutes? Who said it would only take me 5 to 10 minutes to cut that off? And honestly, again, probably might not have done that if it wasn't for you guys. So if you commented, you told me it'd take about 5 weeks to 9 months to cut that off, you were wrong. But check it out. Wouldn't that be a good top for a little birdhouse or something too? I'm sure I've got some other scrap oak around here. Kids like projects like that. But I'll give you a view of this from the back a little bit farther. There we go. Not exactly a priority, but something to keep me busy besides bow fishing while I wait for the weather to dry up. And there we go. Much better. Much better. I'm gonna make a couple places for the flat shovel, pitchfork, other things, just to hang them in there. But I like what I see, and looks good to me. Again, thank you guys for all the input for watching this video. We recently had one, probably the last video, where it said we're not this kind of people. The YouTube analytics told me it was getting more views because it was getting recommended to more people because more of you guys were commenting on it. That's awesome. That means you guys have the power to really boost our channel a whole lot more than we do. All I can do is put out the best content I can, put out stuff I think you guys are gonna like. It's up to you guys to give it a thumbs up, to leave a comment. Some people even shared that last video to like a Facebook page. How cool is that? Appreciate you guys. It means a lot to us, and honestly, if I can earn more revenue from doing videos like this, that gives me more time at home with my family to create more better stuff for you guys to watch rather than having to take off for work on a regular basis. So pretty cool. Excited about that. I gotta keep going. I'm sweating up a storm. I got some friends who want to go bow fish tonight because they want to try pickling some carp after tasting some of the pickled fish I made. How cool is that? I love inspiring others. It's kind of like I said in the last video, you know, become that type of person. Find out what works well, what's great, and then just do it. Become somebody who appreciates that type of stuff. We'll see you next time. Papa out.
Thank you for watching. And the left one. Thumbs up.